Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. So, in this episode, I'd like to share with you how I learned to embrace loneliness. So, in the past, I've always hated feeling lonely. I mean, honestly, who doesn't? I've tried every method I could think of just to not feel it. Trying to deal with it sometimes lead to impulse buying or even talking or spending time with people you shouldn't have in the first place. Basically, doing something that you will regret later on. All it is a form of distraction. And with every distraction, it does not work in the long term. At the end of the day, even if you're in a crowded room or being alone, loneliness will still be there regardless. Well, it does for my case at least. This year is by far the most loneliest I have ever felt in my existence. I don't live alone or anything. I have people to talk to. I'm just, well, lonely. After years of trying to escape it through thoughts such as, how can I fix this right away? Or, if I feel this way, then there's something wrong with me. I soon realized that this mindset was not helpful. So I needed to do things differently this time. My fix it now attitude turned to, I understand I don't have the answers to solve this. So let's sit through it and see what happens. Was it easy? Of course it wasn't. And honestly, I didn't have any other choice. The feeling didn't go away in a day, a week, or even a month. As I'm recording this episode, my loneliness is still very much present. But what I did learn though is it took me 6 months to learn to embrace it. Not to say I'm a masochist, but because it pushed me to focus and work on myself. I was able to develop a skill or a set of skills that help me generate income for myself as a freelance video editor. I also learned to accept that loneliness is a part of life. I used the pain of loneliness as motivation to invest more in myself. Unbeknownst to me, this process helped me develop a work ethic I never knew I was capable of. So, to conclude this very short episode, being in a hurry and trying to solve things right away are not always beneficial. Sometimes, it's better to sit through the discomfort or pain and not solve it, especially when you have no choice but to understand and just accept it. Not everything in life has to have answers. Sometimes, life gives you challenges, not to solve, but lessons to learn from. It's also not always about if someone else is there for you during the challenging times. Sometimes, it's realizing if you're there for yourself. And as cliche as this sounds, even in the darkest moments or seasons in life, there's always a purpose behind it if you choose to see it.